My favorite feature of Desmos is the embedded folders. As you can see, I have a quadratic function that I have embedded inside a folder. And the way I use that with my students is I have them match the equation without knowing what the equation is to begin with. So find the equation of the following quadratic equation. You'll know your answer is correct if the equation matches the graph. So they're going to use the knowledge that they have. So the first thing most of my students would probably do is match the vertex. So the vertex is 2, 7. So they'll do x minus 2 squared plus 7. And then several of them might notice off the bat that it's concave up, and so they need a negative as their a value, but some of them might not notice until they actually see it in Desmos that it goes up. So they're going to enter that negative. Now they realize that it matches with the vertex, but the width of the parabola doesn't match. So some students might algebraically choose to use an additional point and solve for a, and some might use the Desmos sliders. So if you use a Desmos slider, they might set up the slider and slide it until it matched the graph. And they know they're correct when the equation matches up. Now, how you actually create a folder is in a new screen, you add a graph. And then you write whatever equation you would like your students to match. So I'm going to have my students match another parabola. So in order to mask this, I need to create a folder. So I'm going to create this folder, and I'm going to put this equation inside the folder. And you know something's inside the folder if the line goes over. So basically you click here and you drag it to the right or the left until that line appears. And then you know it's inside the folder. And then if you want to hide it, you just press this hide button. And then you have the same activity that I had before. You'd also want to add the instructions, but your students would be able to match the graph without knowing the equation.